Coming up on the All-Hanukkah edition of the Sports Desk, prep soccer is back. I'll get you the highlights from pitches all over town. Plus, the Elko women's basketball squad looks to finish off their final 2015 game at the comfy confines of Camino land with a big dub. Oy vey! I'll get you all this, a lot of talk, and plenty more. It's the Apple Sauciest All-Hanukkah show coming at you right now. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the festive All-Hanukkah edition of the Sports Desk. I'm your Latka aficionado, Collin Kushner. Let's bring this song up just a little bit, guys. Everyone take a listen. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party and all dance the hora. I'll stop there. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. Oh Hanukkah. Love it. For those of you celebrating, you better be eating tons of latkes and playing lots of dreidel. Well, maybe not the dreidel part because, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll have epic tunes throughout the entire show. And, of course, the main reason why we are all here to chat about just how good latkes are? Just kidding. Let's talk some prep sports. Okay, so fall athletics are over. I know, no more football and girls volleyball until next year. But don't worry, soccer and basketball season to the rescue. Both are officially underway here in Torrance. Can I get a woot? Out west, the Warrior girls soccer squad is coming off a season in which they captured the program's first Southern Section title since '82. Coach Murphy and co. taking on El Segundo at home. They both tied in last season's meeting together. Remember, that's what I was hoping for in that USC-UCLA game. Didn't happen. Last year's meeting against Gundo ended in donuts, or because it's Hanukkah, I'll say Suf Gun. Yo, Junior Sarah Kogan and coach chatting it up. First half, no score. Plenty of chances early for West. Kayla Cannon has a scoring opportunity, but no good. And it's going to get back to El Segundo. And then a little later on, another chance. Lehman, she's going to take this, and she's going to pass it in the wrong direction. But Jessica Adachi goes, right into the goalie. No good. A few minutes later, though, Caitlin Creed on the corner. That's going to be some action in front. Headed back to Creed. Punts that back into the attendees' hands. Not again. We're still in the first, and it's still 0-0 until Gundo strikes first. It's 1-0 at recess, but West strikes in the second half to even the score. This one ends in a good old tie, 1-1. They did it again. That's also what my parents would say to my brother and I when we did something wrong and then repeated that same mistake. But no worries. The Warriors put up 11 on Gardena in their next duel on the pitch. Yeah, 11 for the shutty, and from there allowing donuts in their next game with Notre Dame Academy, 3-0. From there, the shutout streak ends, but West takes down Santa Monica. The Warriors haven't lost to the Vikes since the 2010-2011 season. Meanwhile, over in Southville, after the Spartans captured the CIF Southern Section title during the 2013-2014 campaign, they seemed poised for another deep run last year, but the Spartans were unexpectedly bounced in the first round. Welp, a new season equals a new batch of latkes. South and Riverside Poly meeting up for a game of dreidel. Soccer. South on a 3-game winning streak against the Bears. The last time South didn't win, it was a good old tie, and that was back in 2012. South has scored 9 goals in their last 3 wins over the Bears. Let's pick it up in the first half. No score. Corner kick. Cody Johnson and the Tendy, they get tangled up here. Everyone would be all right. And then we're going to go later on into the first, still no score. Devin Fitzpatrick to Claire Grauwinkle. She heads it to herself. Watch, you're going to see some nifty moves. Gets by one defender. She's going to try and get by the second, but gets tripped up here. And then Devin Fitzpatrick's going to take the kick right into the Tendy's hands. Still 0-0. South with tons of scoring opportunities. Kelsey Bozark goes north of the bar to good old Canada. And then Fitzpatrick, corner. Taylor Harris, she can't get to it, nothing. Donuts at recess, but South puts up 1 in the second half to take the match. 1-0. South's dominance over Poly Riverside continues, and the good vibes keep rolling for the Spartans. South Downs' Immaculate Heart. From there, the Spartans are like, it's Hanukkah, so I'm going to have a Suf Ganyot against Windward. Translation, the Jewish version of a jelly donut, and South shuts them out, obviously. All good, though. The Green Squad went easy on the Sufgan Yod and were able to come out swinging in their next match, finding the back of the net 5 times against Chadwick for the dub. South on fire! Same sport, different gender. Back to the west side we go. Last year, the Warrior boys started off the 2014-2015 campaign with 2 straight losses to both Peninsula and Loyola. It seemed as if those back-to-back losses to open up the season was just what the doctor ordered, because West finished their inaugural season in the Pioneer League a perfect 10-0 in league play and also took a nice trip to the second round of the CIF playoffs. Fast forward to now, West opened their season with a loss to Peninsula just like last year. Next up, the Cubs. The Loyola Cubs. A Warrior win will break last year's first 2-game cycle. A loss, well, will put them in this exact same predicament as last season, which ended up working out for them. The last time the Warrior boys didn't lose to Loyola was back in 2011. They tied. There's Coach Shimizu talking with the boys. First half 0-0. Loyola's Lucas Donoso does some nice moves and then tucks it in for the goal. Cubbies up 1-0. A little later in the first, same score. Well, this is going to be another Loyola goal. They're just getting fancy. You fancy, huh? West, well, they can't get anything going in this one. It was all Cubbies. 5-0 is yo final. So the losing streak against the Cubbies continues. Like I said earlier, though, let's not forget about what happened last season. West dropped their first 2 games, but went on to have plenty of success. The soccer gods might have something up their sleeve once again. Well, we all hope at least. In 2005, the Detroit Tigers were one of the worst teams in baseball. The following year, they did the unthinkable and made the World Series, but then lost the series 4-1 to the Cardinals. It was a quick trip on baseball's biggest stage, but hey, the results were exponentially different than the year before. In the case of the North Saxon soccer squad last season, well, it was a season to forget, kind of like those 05 Tigers. They didn't win a single Pioneer League match, but like I've always said on the show, and I will continue to say, is that the past is the past. It's a new season on the pitch for the Saxons, which means the slate has been wiped clean. North hasn't made an appearance in the CIF Southern Section playoffs in 2 years. Red Foo from LMFAO is like, Potty Rock is in the house tonight. The Party Rock anthem might be the theme song I tap for the Saxons. North's last meeting with the Rodano Union was a 3-0 shutout loss. Let's go to the second half. 2-1 North. George Flores, he looks, and then he chips this to Tariq Branch. And then, ooh, header with the goal, and he's looking. Nope, no good. You'll see someone with the same last name a little later on. Now it's Igor Gasaldi. Scoring chance, no good. He's not happy about that. But in the final minutes of the match, the ball's going to get kicked out. And then Malik Branch, I think they're brothers. Doug Butabi, Steve Butabi, are you brothers? No. Yes, Branch, the little chipper. That's a goal. North takes down the Seahawks, 3-1. Well, that's another. So North puts the Hawks away for the huge dub. Party Rockers in the house tonight. Is this going to be a turnaround year for the Saxons? Who knows? But I know this, not a bad start. I'll tell you that much. Last week on the show, I offered up some SportsDesk swag. Guess what? I'm going to offer up some SportsDesk swag once again this week. By now, you all know how I drop boom sauce a lot on the show. So if you count how many times I say boom sauce this week, and you're correct, I'll hook you up with a boom sauce tee and some more SportsDesk gear. Okay, back to the pitch. The Torrance Tatas haven't taken a good old trip to the CIF Southern Section playoffs since 2013. Torrance taking on Animo Leadership. Another sweet high school name. The Tatas took down Animo Leadership 2-1 last year. First half, no score. Juan Tony Gallardo kicks. Deflection by Ben Coit. Nada. A little later on in the first half, lots of back and forth action and a whole lot of nothing. Stefano McKinney, nothing. But on the ensuing inbounds, Dylan Perez. And then the goalie's like, I'm gonna grab the Latka. There's a Hanukkah reference for you. He gets the Latka, and yeah, nothing in the first half. Of course, all the action happens after we live. Deuces. Torrance has their first tie of the 2015 season, but in soccer that's pretty common. And rounding out your prep boys soccer news, the Bishop Montgomery Knights past Crespi for their first dub of the brand new season. The Black and Gold also snapped their 3-game losing skid to the Celts in the process. All right, everybody, it's time for myself and the rest of the Sports Desk family to play a little dreidel. When I'm done playing, which will be in about 90-ish seconds, I'll get you caught up with all things from the hardwood. Oy vey! Get your latkes ready.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Most party fouls? Not a big deal. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Welcome back, everybody. Check out our Instagram page. That's the Sports Desk TV for cool pics, video, and a wild behind-the-scenes look at the show. I'm going to quote my dear friend Tony the Tiger here. They're great. That's also the perfect way to describe just how good the Bishop Montgomery boys basketball program is. Coach Mitchell and co. getting ready for another year in the Trevor Ariza Tip-Off Classic. A 2015 Westchester T. Ariza Tip-Off tourney win will give the Knights their 5th in a row. Are you catching my drift here? Yep, Bishop does it again. Their 5th straight Westchester Trevor Ariza Tip-Off Classic crown in a row. Ethan Thompson and David Singleton snag all tournament team honors. E-Money also grabs tournament MVP. Lil bro Ethan killing it from now on. And from now on, I should say, I will be referring to him as E-Money. Congrats to the Knights. Boom sauce! Now, Lil Bow Wow's song, They're Playing Basketball, was one of my favorite jams growing up. To this day, if you were to ask me, hey Collin, why do you like that song? My response would be, I have no idea. Tired of hoops, waiting for their fresh, new, sleek, remodeled gym to be completed. Take a look at this picture posted by Torrance High on Facebook. Ooh, you fancy, huh? Almost done. Can't wait to see the gym in January. Torrance participating in the Pacific Shores tournament hosted by Miracosta. Torrance starts off tourney play with the Shakes against Gardena, but comes out playing like Steph Curry and co. the rest of the way. Downing the Brentwood School, Chadwick and Carson. The Tatas grab 3rd place, and Giovanni Jackson grabs all tournament team honors. Now, while I was playing dreidel, the Tartar girls were balling out on the hardwood. It's the 2015 Battle at the Beach tourney hosted by Redondo Union. The Tartars and Lawndale going for all the latkes in the gold bracket championship game. Lawndale narrowly gets by the Tartars 37-34 for the gold bracket banner. Not exactly the Hanukkah gift they were expecting. Totally switching gears here. We are going from the hardwood to the more forgiving wrestling mat. It would only be fitting for the West boys to win their own wrestling tournament, right? It's the Warrior Invitational. West kills it in the Warrior tourney. As a team, they grabbed 1st place overall with 249.5 points. Whoa! And South snags 3rd and North and 5th. Josh Ingalls takes 1st place along with 5 other Warriors. Now that's saucy! All right, everybody, the imaginary Sports Desk bell just rang. When I get back from recess, it's JUCO time. The Elko women's basketball squad looks to continue their early season dominance against College of the Desert. Don't even think about it. Get off the couch.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit.
I get it. I can do better. Just
Please, don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent. We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
I'm going for Gimmel. Come on, Gimmel. Come on, Gimmel. Don't give me a shin. Don't give me a shin. Oh, it's a shin. Well, at least I've been consistent, guys. It's like my 9th shin in a row. That's not good in dreidel terms. Welcome back, everybody. Let's do a little exercise together. We did the same thing last week, but it's all about repetition. Pull out your mobile devices here, and what you're going to do next, you're going to open up the Twitter app, and then you're going to type in Collin Kushner into your phone, and then you're going to hit me up with pics and videos showing your school spirit. I'll get you right here on the show. It's JUCO time, everybody. The Elko women's basketball squad is playing their final home contest of 2015. Don't get sad just yet, though. Elko will come back to the comfy confines of Camino Land, but not until January the 6th. It's the final home game before the holiday break. Santa is coming to town. Well, not just yet. Elko and College of the Desert meeting up for date night. An Elko win will give them their second 2-game winning streak in their first 6 games. Whoopee! Elko averaging 77 points in their last 2 games with College of the Desert. First quarter, Elko down by a point. Kyla Jolly pulls up from Treyland. She's like, the Laka's going in the hoop. 3 of her 23 points on the night, 6-4 Warriors. A few minutes later, though, Elko up by 5 here. Tyler Quinn, she's going to dish to Courtney Noah down low, and she's just going to bully her way in. She's like, it's Hanukkah. I can do whatever I want down there in the post. 13 points and 6 rebounds for her, 11-4 Elko. And then the Warriors, well, they're up 13-4. Courtney Noah, she can play defense. She steals, and Megan Penaweda, she's like dribble, all the way to the rack, untouched. It's like College of the Desert, where's your defense at? To the second, 33-20 Elko. Megan Penaweda plays defense, and then she's going to do what she just did on the last page, dribbles all the way up, and then she gets past 3 defenders. She's like, that's my Sufganyo, don't touch it. And one, the free throw's no good. She finishes with 20 points, 5 steals, and 7 rebounds. Elko goes on to win 81-59 over College of the Desert. The Lady Warriors snag that second 2-game winning streak to close out home play at Camino Land before the new year. Kyla Jolly and co are like, we aren't stopping there, though. Elko puts up 68 points on ECC Compton. Jolly and Penaweda continue their hashtag killing it ways. The two combined for 30 points. That's now ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You can thank the Jackson 5 for that. Wins in a row for the Warriors. Elko hasn't put a streak together of 3 or more wins since the end of last year when they rattled off 5 in a row. Now that's boom sauce. Let me read to you this poem. Twitter me this, Twitter me that. If you hit me up on Twitter with pictures and videos showing your school spirit, well, you can probably guess what I would say next. Mr. Mike Juarez getting some visits from some high-profile coaches, and the highly recruited Juarez took to Twitter. Check out these pics. Some of the BYU coaching staff coming down for a visit with Mike and the family, and then, of course, Coach Stoops and some of the staff from Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, a visit from Ole Miss head coach Hugh Freeze as well. And then, of course, good old Coach Mora from UCLA. Those are some high-profile guys coming to visit with good old Mike.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last. Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Rodgers in trouble. It's going to get there. He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone, it is caught for the win. Richard Rodgers with a walk-off touchdown. A game ender for the Packers.
Oh, sorry, that's painful to watch. I think it's safe to say that it's been a tough few months for sports fanatics in the state of Michigan. Coming from a family of Wolverines and Lions, words can't even describe how I feel rewatching both of those endings. If I had to pick which game disappointed me the most, it would be the Lions attempting to go for the sweep against the Cheeseheads for the first time since '91. And when I mean Cheeseheads, I mean Packers. Devin Taylor's alleged face mask gave the Packers 15 yards and one more play to steal the game. Once the flags came flying in, I knew it was going to be bad. And I'll tell you, the only reason why I knew it was going to be bad is because that's just how unlucky the Lions have and have always been. It's my Detroit Lions fan intuition, which basically means it's never going to end well for them. This begs the question, though, should penalties like that in the crucial moments of a game be reviewable? Yes, in real time, I 100% agree that it looked like a face mask, but once the play gets slowed down and the video evidence clearly proves otherwise. I can't fault the officiating because I would have made the same call. But the Lions, man, they're just so unlucky. Hit me up with your thoughts and we can chat. All right, everybody, that's going to close the books on another week here on the Sports Desk. As always, we are available on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you just feel like saying yo, you can do that as well. For everyone celebrating Hanukkah, eat tons of latkes, play some dreidel, but more importantly, enjoy the holiday with your loved ones. Take it easy, Torrance. We'll catch you next time.